This is Kelly Shaw with the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization. I'm on the border of Utah and Idaho. I'm on the Idaho side, and I'm in a Idaho hotspot just off of Highway 89 for Bigfoot sighting locations. Today is November 17th, 2013. I'm in St. Charles Canyon. We drove several miles back here to show you a Bigfoot hotspot. Since the 60s, this has been a Bigfoot hotspot, and I want to tell you about a Bigfoot sighting that happened in 2004. It's one of my favorite stories, and after you guys hear the story, you'll know why it's one of my favorites. Back here in St. Charles Canyon is Minnetonka Cave, and there's several public campgrounds. This family was camping in one of the closest campgrounds at the very back of the canyon of Minnetonka Cave, and they come out of the cave and their 4-year-old boy is missing. And of course the family panics, gets upset, and they start looking for him, and they can't find him in or around the cave. So they have a couple of, between them and the people that run the cave, the family and everything, they set up 2 different parties of search and rescue groups. Well, anyway, he sends his wife and the rest of the family and some of the people that work for the cave, they send them down to the closest campsite, hoping that the boy possibly wandered down to the campsite. And then the dad and the rest of the group, they head up into the primitive forest behind Minnetonka Cave and stuff, searching for him. And they start searching for him and stuff, and they're calling out his name. And pretty soon they have this real loud, shrill whistle that lasts about 10 seconds long. They hear it and they start heading towards it, and they're screaming the boy's name, and they hear the whistle again, and pretty soon they find the little boy, you know, and they're really happy. And the dad's with the group that's looking for the boy, and he's hugging him, this and that, and happy to find him. And they start going back towards the cave, and on the way back to the cave, it dawns on him that his little boy doesn't know how to whistle. And his little boy doesn't have a whistle, and his dad turns to the little boy and says, "Where did you get the whistle?" And the little boy looks up at him and he says, "I don't have a whistle." And his dad says, "Well, how did you whistle for us to find you?" Because that's what led him to the little boy. And the little boy looks up at his dad and he says, "Dad, the nice, big, hairy man that stayed with me while I was lost whistled to you guys. And when you guys called out for me, he whistled to you again. And when you guys come up to me, he ran into the forest. Big, nice, hairy man." So, whatever that means, that's another St. Charles Minnetonka Cave Bigfoot sighting. There's been a dozen of them. I can come back here. I can come back here every month for a year and give you guys a new sighting report. This is a hot spot, and that's coming from a 4-year-old boy's mouth. And I'm sorry, children don't lie. They may imagine things, this and that, but that story's just too crazy. I just had to tell it to you guys. That's one of my favorite stories from 2004, the summer of 2004, and what a hot spot. I mean, check out where we're at. This is the northwest side of Bear Lake in Idaho. Have a great weekend.